Ever watched a movie or TV series and thought, wow, I wish I could live there? From the magic-filled halls of Hogwarts, to the awe-inspiring nature of Virgin River, to the strange alien worlds of Star Trek, all these worlds we see on screen can spark endless ideas for your own stories. Today, dear happy writer, I have 5 tips for you on how to use the visual details that you see in movies and TV shows to design fictional worlds that your readers will love. From memorable settings to cultural details, we'll explore exactly how to capture that on-screen magic and bring it to life in your own novel. Hello and welcome to Happy Writer Hub. If you're new here, I'm Maria and I'm a happy writer, and I'm here to cheer for you on your writing journey. In the last video, we explored how movies and TV shows can help level up your writing by inspiring unforgettable characters and engaging plots. Today, we continue our journey in the world of movies and TV shows. We explore ways in which the magic of the screen can inspire rich, immersive settings for your novel. We'll start with tip number 1, noticing the visual details that make worlds feel real. World building isn't just about the big picture, like the design of the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. What makes it come alive are the small details. Think of the portraits that can speak, or the tiniest magical objects and creatures. It's these little touches that make the reader feel like they're part of that world. Now think about your own novel. What small, vivid elements can you incorporate in your own novel to make your world even more original and memorable? When you watch a movie or TV series, take a moment to notice the subtle visual cues, the patterns of a dress, the decorations of a cafe, the uniform of a starship captain. Then imagine how you could translate those visual cues into rich, descriptive writing. Here's a fun exercise for you. Watch a movie that is based on a book, like Harry Potter. Watch the movie and then compare the on-screen visuals to how the author described them in the books. Reflect on how you can use similar descriptions in your novels so your readers feel like they're not just reading your story, but are actually seeing the world and living inside it. So next time you watch a movie or TV show, pay close attention to all the small details you see. Those details are the secret ingredient to turn your world from pretty good to I never want to leave. Tip number 2, learning how worlds reflect the story's mood. World building isn't just about creating cool settings. It's also one of the most powerful ways to set the tone for your story. If you want to provide a completely immersive experience for your readers, make sure that the world of your novel reflects and reinforces the tone and overall feeling of your story. Imagine setting the intense, high-stakes drama of the 100 into the cozy, twinkle-lit streets of a Hallmark small-town romance. I like each, but separate, into their own specific settings. That's because the setting perfectly supports the story's tone. A feel-good holiday backdrop where everything is brimming with optimism would instantly deflate the 100's tension. Similarly, the light-hearted love story in a small-town romance would be completely overshadowed in the gritty post-apocalyptic wasteland of the 100. When watching the movie, take note of the world-building aspects you can implement in your own writing to enrich your story. Analyze the lighting, the color palettes, the architecture, and figure out how to use these elements to amplify the tone and genre of your novel. Tip number 3, borrowing cultural elements to enrich your setting. Besides creating memorable settings and setting the tone of your novel, world building also consists of the cultural elements of your world. And while culture matters in every genre, it's especially important in fantasy and sci-fi, where you actually have to invent new races, religions, and societies from scratch. Going back to the 100, we see that the Grounders developed a very different culture, beliefs, and customs, and even a different language compared to the people who lived on the space station. Discovering these differences and understanding the Grounders' worldview is part of the fun of watching that series. The same is valid for any move or book you love. Full immersion comes from well-developed cultures. When watching a movie, pay attention to what makes those cultures unique and which elements enhance the story. Study their traditions, language, clothing, food, and even small everyday details to get additional inspiration for your novel. Compelling world building is in the details. Your reader wants to know what makes your world unique, and carefully planning these elements can make your world feel alive and give readers a reason to be fascinated by it. Tip number 4. Using sound and atmosphere for immersion. Besides the visual cues, when comparing a movie to a book, another big difference that stands out is sound. In a movie, you can actually hear the birds singing, the person shouting, and the fireworks exploding. And you can definitely notice when total silence is strategically used to heighten the impact of the story. It's impossible to directly experience these sounds in a book, but you can make your readers imagine them through vivid description. Watching movies and TV shows can help you with this. Pay close attention to what audio details filmmakers are using to bring the scene and the fictional world to life. Is the scene set in nature where you can hear the melodic sound of birds, the gentle flow of a river, and the powerful gusts of wind? Or is it a tense moment where the lack of sound heightens the emotional impact of the scene? Or is it a chaotic, loud marketplace? How would you describe these scenes using showing instead of telling? And it's the showing part that we can learn from movies. Instead of saying it's a busy market, let your readers hear the bargaining voices, the metallic sound of coins, and the arrival of trucks with fresh produce. And that's what will make the reader feel like he's actually in that market. As a fun exercise, pick a movie scene, close your eyes, and just listen to the voices, the sudden noises, and all the background sounds you can identify. Now put them all into writing. Then implement the same descriptive elements in your novel so readers feel like they've stepped right into your world. Before moving on to the final tip, if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos on being a productive, happy writer. And now finally, tip number 5. Incorporating unique landmarks and signature spaces in the design of your fictional worlds. All the memorable words from the novels you loved feature certain iconic landmarks. Just think of Hogwarts again, with its moving staircases, the Room of Requirement, and the Forbidden Forest. Just hearing those names instantly transports you back into the magical world of Harry Potter. These signature spaces are powerful tools to create more vivid and immersive worlds and to enrich storytelling. What's a signature space that immediately comes to your mind when you think of Harry Potter? Or another movie or TV series you loved? Let me know in the comments below the video. And then take a moment and reflect on it. What made that landmark or space memorable? Was it a backdrop to an epic battle or a heartwarming moment? Or do you remember it simply because it's such a unique element in the design of that world? Does it have a special significance for one of the characters? Asking yourself these questions could inspire ideas for your own novels, helping you craft unique and meaningful landmarks that will truly make your story unforgettable. So next time someone tries to make you feel guilty about binge watching your favorite TV series, just smile and say, it's not procrastination. It's research for my novel. Now go ahead, dear happy writer, and design fictional worlds so vivid that your readers never want to leave. If you enjoyed this video, then you might also enjoy this other video on getting inspiration for your novel from movies and TV shows. Explore how their characters and story structure can elevate your own writing and enhance even further the design of your own fictional world. Until next time, keep writing and have fun writing.